If you're a guitar player, you might really appreciate a guitar solo that has a big giant run like this. The problem is that for regular listeners, usually it just sounds like a flurry of notes to them. And something that works better is something I talked about last week in my Genius of Prince video, where I talked about what I call looping shred licks. And essentially what this means is that you play a pattern that you can repeat over and over. It's still a guitar shreddy kind of thing for your guitar players out there. But over the chord changes, you're looping the pattern, and it gives the listener who isn't a player or doesn't have a stretched out ear like that the chance to really soak it in and appreciate it and start to feel the speed of it all. Now, the Rut Buster part of this lesson, notice my little tag over there in the corner of the video, is for you guitar players out there, it's not going to just be this one loop where you play the same 4, 6, 8 notes over and over again. I'm going to take one, I'm going to add to it so that it creates a really cool kind of feel that starts to feel like it's tripping over itself and almost has a proggy out of time feel, but it's still really easy to get under your fingers. And I'm going to introduce you to a really cool, totally free tool that you can use to practice these things over that makes it much more fun than just playing over a metronome. But first, how about I say, welcome to... Okay, we're going to do this lick in E minor, and we start off on the B string on the 7th fret, the F sharp, and it's just going to be almost a remedial alternate picking exercise. We're starting with a downstroke, and it's 7, 8, 10, 7 on the E string, and then back. And when you play it really fast, it's got a cool percussive and very shreddy show-off kind of feel to it. Now we could just play it over and over again against chord changes in the background, and that is going to be impressive, especially to a regular listener, but I want to make this a little more interesting and use it as a Rut Buster to try to give you something cool and new to do. So what'll happen is, after those 4 repeats, we're going to add the next note in. So now it's going to go 7, 8, 10, 7, 8. And then after 4 of those, we're going to add the next note in and go up to 10. And when you put it all together against a backing track where you add to it like that, it becomes very cool. And I'm going to even add a little kind of trick shreddy thing at the end of it. But let me go over to the desk first. I'm going to load up the free tool that I was talking about that you can use to create like instant backing tracks rather than having to go search one out or create a background song of your own. Okay, what I have loaded up here now is from my Guitar Lick Lab tools. I'll include the link in the description, of course. And I have something which plays drones, backing tracks. It'll do a click. It'll do drums. It'll do chord progressions. Right now, I just have it set to an A minor chord. You hit it, you just have an A minor chord. I can turn on a click. When I hit play, it'll have a click. Set to 120. Now what I want to do instead is play a progression, kind of have a drum beat with it. Okay, now I'm just going to click on the progression. I'm going to go down here and tell it I want 4 chords in the key of E minor. You see it creates a chord progression for me there. I want the chords to change every 1 bar, not every 2. And then I go down a little bit more, and instead of a click, I can choose a drum pattern here. I can choose a basic rock drum pattern. And then when I hit play, now, you're not going to make songs this way, but it's way more fun to practice against this than just a regular click track. Now that it's all set up, we'll hit play. I'll just kind of lead my way into it, play something a little melodic, and then go into the repetitive lick so you hear it. So hopefully you can see how effective that is, how it's also a little more interesting if you're a player because of the adding to it starts to create a very weird kind of timing thing happening, but it's still redundant enough that a regular listener can latch onto it. And also, hey, if you're interested in this tool here, again, I include the link at the bottom. I have a whole bunch of tools here on this page that are all free. Also, for any time there's a fretboard, there's a lefty version of the fretboard that flips. Like I have a tool here where you can figure out what chord you're playing. Say you're a lefty player, you just flip it like that. It changes for you, and you're playing some chord, you have no idea what it is. You click the notes that you played, you identify the chord, and it tells you here. So it's guitarlicklab.com/tools. So guys, I hope you get something out of that. If it leads you to your own ideas that aren't that, but something else cool, even better yet. I love doing these Rut Buster series and trying to figure out ways to help you do things to break you out of playing the same old licks you've always been playing. If you have any questions or comments, of course, leave them below. I get back to everyone as soon as I can. And until next time, guys, keep making great music. Hey friends, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. It makes the whole world better.